All right. Okay. All right. So, hey everyone, welcome back to the stream. Tonight we're going to design a custom kick in Reaktor. No samples. So, I'm going to show you how to synthesize a drum from scratch using an envelope, a sine oscillator, a pitch envelope modulation, and optional we can use a filter or saturation. So, no samples, just pure sound design and inside Reaktor. So this is perfect for sound designers and producers who want to create new and original sounds. So I'm going to dive into Reaktor. I'm going to open up my version of Live first because I'm going to use it as a plugin. It's a little bit more of an advanced way to use it than if you would just use it as a standalone software. But I feel like using it like this recently just because it helps open up my workflow. And I've already got it open here. So when you open it up, you can see we're building that custom drum in Reaktor using zero samples. So this is Sound Design 101, and I think it will be something great. So first we're going to start off with our note in, which is going to receive a note in signal from our MIDI keyboard. We do have two note ins. I'm just going to label these. And then from the note in, we're going to add a sine. So this can be our bass tone of our kick. I've chosen to choose the first layer right here. So as my bass tone. So let's play that. Turn that down. And the first layer is the bass tone. So if we mute the second layer, we can hear that, the bass tone of the kick. We added a pitch envelope to this for that thump or transient so that it rises in pitch. Hopefully it does that. Let's just tweak our sound as we go. Make sure that it's working for us. So on this, we have a pitch envelope. So it's supposed to rise our sound. We actually want it the other way. So it slightly rises to sound and drops. Like the tone rises and then drops to create that kick sound. And we also want no sustain. We almost want attack, decay, release on a kick sound. That sounds pretty good to me. And then we connect it to an envelope for pitch input for fast decay. So we've added an envelope here. That's an amp envelope. And we want the decay to be really fast. That amp envelope is, let's just make sure we name them. This is our first one. So we named it ADSR1. And we want our actual decay to be fast, so I'm going to turn it down. See how it cuts off the note? Not too fast, but fast enough to give us that real thumpy kick sound. So now you can hear the kick sound is really coming through a lot more than it was before. That's really good. So it's more apparent that there's a kick. Sometimes you got to dial in your sound. Remember, every time you set it up, it's going to be slightly different than mine. But you can see the layers here. This is our first layer, which is our bass tone layer. Then we're going to shape the kick in the body. We're going to use, we added an amp envelope here on the second layer. And we tweaked the sustain and the body. So I'm going to show you my second layer. That's the second layer. So I'm going to tweak it a little bit more so we won't get such a high-pitched sound. So this is ADSR2, pitch envelope, and amp envelope. Okay. So it's not that one. So now we kind of want to hear the transient, this initial transient click sound. We want to hear it with our actual bass tone. There, that's more clicky for me. We want that initial click, but not too pitchy. So we want to hear them together. There we go. We've got something that sounds more like a kick now. So now we want to dial in our distortion and add some grit and character. You can add a clipper, you can add a wash wave shaper, you can add some soft distortion. You can optionally add a filter to cut off the highs. Here I haven't added a filter, but I think I will add a filter to this to really cut off some of those high notes. So I'm going to bring in a filter here on the second layer. Just going to place it between my amp and my sine. And we can really cut off some of those high tones. I'm going to signal out this sound so you can hear it by itself. And as I turn the dial on the filter, we're going to call it filter 2. As I turn it down or turn it up, you can hear what number we are on right now, 1.05 kilohertz. It cuts off the high notes. We can also reverse it to high cut, or this is low pass. So we're going to do a low pass, and we're going to kind of blend it into our actual kick sound. Just the sweet spot. I'm liking it around there. So now I'm going to dial in a little saturation. Beef up our sound. And looking good on the decay. Let's bring it back. And just like that, we've created a kick sound. Very rough kick sound. We can tweak this as we go along. And then hear it sounds and cuts through our mix and make it your own. Pretty much. That's pretty much it for this session. But let's see. So that's great. We have a full custom kick from scratch. I didn't touch the sample pack once. And the best part is now you can shape it however you want. Tune it, distort it, even automate the envelopes with LFOs to make evolving kicks over time. So if you're into this and want to go deep, if you're into this kind of stuff and you want to go deeper into modular sound design, be sure to check out the full course, link in the bio. And we break down kicks, snares, 808s, FX, and full instruments. And I'll show you how to integrate it inside Ableton live for your actual productions. So hit that follow and drop a like in the chat if you like this. And if you want to share, if you want to see more, be sure to tune into the next live stream. Peace out for now.